Did the evil YouTube grifters destroy Dragon Age Veilguard even before it came out? Listen, you need to be a special level of stupid to title anything like this, okay? And this is the dumbest argument, honestly, that can ever be done. Because this implies that the people, the gamers, the people watching these videos are so stupid, they, like sheep, need to be pointed in the direction what to think. And we all know that that's not true. No influencer, what a stupid name, no influencer, no YouTuber, no reviewer, no grifter has said a single thing that forced someone to dislike Dragon Age Veilguard. It doesn't happen. People are not that stupid. But what does it say about the person who actually unironically believes that grifters can kill a game? Pathetic.
When you say that the gaming community ruined this game's success, I mean, you know, I don't think that's entirely fair, but I think there is a lot of truth to it. If you're...
There is no truth to it. Again, do these people really legitimately think that gamers are these low IQ individuals who have two brain cells rubbing together really, really strong so they can compete for third place? I don't know. It looks like that. These people are unironically so out of sync with reality that they might as well be playing Assassin's Creed.
EA, you've got to kind of prepare for the market winds that you're sailing into and all that. And so they should have been prepared to counter, and they weren't. Really, at this point...
Oh my god. Okay, no, this is even worse than I thought. This absolute Yahoo literally just said, oh yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard would have been good and people would have loved it if EA just had counter arguments to why it doesn't suck by these grifting YouTubers like me. Yeah, good luck with that.
Point, all that gaming community that you're talking about has done is they've made it so they've actually made games worse, which is what they say they're trying to not do. Because they have the charismatic grifters that make the videos that for...
Oh my god, for a moment I was gonna give this person actually, like, props, because, listen, these people, these woke, lunatic grifters, the true grifters of the universe, you know what they will never do? They will never explain themselves. I actually unironically thought that this person is gonna explain how the evil right-wing grifters, the Nazi chuds like me and whatnot, made this situation worse. I actually thought that he's gonna explain how we ruined gaming by exposing something that people don't like. But he's not gonna say it, obviously, because the one thing that these people never fucking do is give reasoning to why they think what they think or why they are right when they say are right. They will never give it.
For whatever reason people respond to, people who haven't actually played this game will hate it just because they're sort of told to hate it. And so what does EA do next?
Yeah, literally. This guy unironically thinks that everyone in this world is a mouth breather except pretty much him and his ilk. Dude, this is why Trump won by a landslide. Because these people unironically exist, and they think that they are right, and they probably are incapable of perceiving any wrongdoings by themselves.
Next time. They don't make Stellar Blade. They just...
If heaven and earth don't answer when these people call, then something is not right in the universe.
Continue to sort of, you know, vanilla the fuck out of everything they work on and make sure that no one's going to have anything to complain about. They straight up ask you if you want transgender game options 1 hour in. You select yes or no. So all the people bitching invited it into their game. I don't even know what it asks, but this character apparently is...
Hey, spend time, resources to make my game worse by adding things that no one literally cares about except 0.001 of... Oh, added another 0 because someone 41%ed themselves just now. Hey, you know, yeah, make the game worse because of this. Sure. What? Yeah, no one's gonna be mad.
Is the Barv trans character, and so far there's nothing Not that that needs to be. I mean, to me, that's the equivalent of saying, do you want black people? Do you want black people in your game? We have a button that'll get the.
Yeah, yeah. God damn. He lived. Congrats. A round of applause for our black friends. You just became the equivalent of trans. I'm sure you're happy to hear that.
The blacks out. That's the equivalent of it. But if that's what you're saying, I mean, I didn't even know that's what they were asking. The only thing I've come across so far, and again, I've seen that cutscene. It's terribly written and performed, the barf thing. But the only thing I've even come across.
Why are you defending it? How? This is the insane thing, right? They unironically sometimes call Vogue stuff bad because obviously Vogue is bad. And then they're like, oh, it's bad, but who fucking cares?
Across so far is when you're talking to characters and one of your multiple options is you can romance a character who is the same sex as your character. And you can just...
That's not even a good point because the reality is if you're playing straight, then there's like only two characters that you can have romance with, and one is an amputee and the other one is a dwarf, and dwarfs aren't even human.
Just be like, oh, no thanks. You're like Chad and SNL. It's like, no thanks.
Yes.
And, you know.
Wait. He just literally said SNL is good.
If that's not what you're into.
Sad.
The grifters who hate woke still stream the game and played it to finish grifting how bad the game was.
Yeah. Dude, I grifted Dragon Age so hard. I'm still kind of doing it. Wait, what? The quality just improved? The hell?
So yeah, they didn't like it, but
or did my brain just spaz?
I played it for views and ad revenue equals a grift. Yeah. A Valve dev said they're making the game really woke to upset Elon and Grums. Well, I don't know. I mean, I know what you're talking about, Eddie. I know the art director was basically pushing back because Elon got upset and Grums got upset that there are, God forbid, pronouns in that you can select or maybe not even select in Avowed.
Yeah. Dude, wait. He's like, oh, because you can select. Oh, wait, no. The pronouns are literally forced on you. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have a chance to not select them. They're just literally forced on you by the game by default. Have fun.
And so the art director got pissed off and the community manager shut her account down. But I don't know, the game's almost done. So I don't really, that may have just been sort of a pissy kind of statement. But I mean, again, it's...
How unhinged of a lunatic you need to be to make that sort of a statement, okay? Listen, if you're mentally deranged and you want to kill every second person that you come across, that's not gonna magically vanish because, oh, you're working for 8 hours now. Okay, that's still there.
And I agree, Morgan, when you say, "Oh my God, again with this." I know, but this is the news of the day. I mean, this is sort of what happened.
Yeah, we kind of are tired of this, and you know what? It would be good if we could end these conversations and actually talk about good things, okay? Because the reality is, fucking good things make so much more money than bad things, okay? It is funny to make Dragon Age Veilguard bad videos, but the reality is, Dragon Age good videos would be making so much more money. But sadly, that's just not the world we live in because Dragon Age is bad, not good. So, yeah. And it's just insane.
Happens in the gaming world right now. We're still talking games. I'm still playing lots of games. We're still doing game design discussions, but these are the people that, are influencing something. Don't know why. Don't know why. But they are.
That is so insane. Listen, an influencer is only worth something if their opinions resonate with the people. That is the reality. I have so much YouTube subscribers and whatnot here as I have because what I say resonates with people and people agree with this stuff. Okay? Influencers' work when calling this woke garbage is because everyone knows it's true. That's why, okay? That's as simple as it gets. Nothing more, nothing less.
I mean, imagine how unsuccessful you have to be that you're willing to go, you know what I'll do then? My game wasn't working out. So you know what I'll do? I'll build a whole career about bitching about stuff that I find woke. Really? God, that must suck for you. I'm not trying to be like...
he's gonna attack someone and then say, oh, I'm not trying to be mean. Oh, come on, at least man the fuck up. First time in your life, be the man your father never was, okay? Just man it up a little bit. It's not even a big thing, okay? Listen, it's not even a big thing. And I think he's talking about Grumps because Grumps did work at Blizzard, but he was in a high position. Like, Grumps' career is not over. He wasn't your, everyday 9-to-5 dev, I'm pretty sure. And even if he was, what does it matter? You're a dev. You can just find a new fucking job. Like, does this guy think everyone who's talking bad about Dragon Age Veilguard wants to be a game dev? The last thing in my life I want to be is actually a game dev, by the way. I'm not even joking. Game dev, coders and stuff like that is... I would crawl through the fucking sewers as a job before I actually do that garbage. Because it's just so boring and so tedious. It's so... Can't AI just replace all game developers sooner? There's just no value in these people.
Reverse psychology, the guy. I'm just saying, it's like, Jesus, man. Just go make some shit if you don't like it. There's a lot to like out there. I mean, here's what...
Is this gonna become the argument, oh, you don't know how hard it is to make games, so you can't critique it? Yeah, I also don't know how shit tastes, but I, for some reason, don't want to taste it. It happens. You don't need to play Dragon Age Veilguard to know if it's trash, okay? The last, 5 big trash games, except Starfield, that I have talked about, I have not bought, and I have been exactly right on the money, because just the trailers alone, the way the developers act, the trailers, the gameplay reveals, the cinematics, the story beats, the small dialogue bits that we see, all of them show that the games are bad. You don't need to fucking play Starfield to New Game Plus 3,000 2 billion hours in to finally understand that it's good, because then it becomes good. No. You can just play Dragon Age Veilguard, understand in the first literally 30 minutes that the story doesn't fucking make sense and everything is happening at random, and call the game shit story-wise if you want. And that's it.
I'll grant you, if you're watching me play this game, I get that you would look at this game and say, well, this doesn't seem like a Game of the Year contender, and it may not be. It probably isn't for most people. But I've been playing this now on stream for a little over an hour. Are you seriously looking at this and going, this looks like utter shit and it's crap?
Yes. Yes. And I honestly just straight up doubt the intelligence of anyone who is not saying that, who is not, expressing the same opinion as me.
Like, I mean, really? I mean, that's okay. It's your opinion. That's fine. But, like, how can you, I mean, it's fun. It's a fun, solid game. And I get the argument of, like, hey, I don't have...
Fun, solid if you're a moron.
Time for just fun enough. There's so much to play. I respect that. But it's like, if it's not your favorite game, don't play it. But it's not shit.
It is.
Now, by the way, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am curious, Nick, when you say you think it looks mediocre. So what if somebody was in the market for an action RPG?
I love how these people are going to instantaneously say, why do you think it's bad? But when asked why it's good, they can't even give the most basic and simplest of answers. It's crazy.
Not Baldur's Gate, not a turn-based RPG, like an action-y action.
Like, listen, I have so many videos on this, and almost every second video we talk about what's bad about this game. The story, the weapons, the items, the itemization, the maps, the exploration, the companions, the roleplay elements. We have talked about all of this. But these people will never mention a single thing they like about this game. That I think is the biggest, exposing element, that all of these people are just fucking emotionally stunted grifters of a ideology, because that's all they can do in their pathetic lives. Otherwise, they don't have relevance. Otherwise, they don't even have people that they can associate with, probably. Because they can never answer. This guy would probably never be able to answer more than like 2 things that he likes about the game. He would probably say combat, which is, I mean, have you seen the combat of this game? It's literally mindless, brainless shit. And there's only like 3 types of enemies. Congratulations, you literally pulled a new world once again. 10 out of 10. And that's it. That's probably the only thing that he would be able to answer. And even that answer is just so provably false, it's insane. And yet, this is how these people operate.
Game. Like, like what you're seeing here, but there's still stats and a big story and characters and a party to build and all that. If this one's mediocre, which one would you suggest they play? Like, which one does it really well that is still relatively modern enough?
Well, why does it need to be relatively modern enough? First of all, I don't see the reason why relatively modern enough even is an aspect of the conversation.
That would still scratch that itch. I mean, Elden Ring doesn't do that. Elden Ring's my favorite game of all time, but Elden Ring's not this. Elden Ring doesn't have anywhere near close.
Take a Elden Ring action. What is it? That actually is Elden Ring genre-wise. I don't know, but Elden Ring. Yeah, of course Elden Ring can't compare to this. This is supposed to be a purely story-driven role-playing game. Yeah, no shit, you can't compare Elden Ring to this.
To this kind of combat. Elden Ring's combat is much more, I would say, tactical and measured.
Wait. He's literally like, he's literally talking about just the combat? Is he completely dumb?
This is much more hack and slash. Okay, so Morgan says Rebirth does it better. Okay, that's fair. That seems probable. Honestly, what pushed me away from Rebirth, and I played the demo, was just I read some reviews and stuff, and people were saying it's phenomenal, but it is so fucking long. I mean, people were saying it's like, my God, this thing, and it's the second part. I didn't even play the first part. So it's kind of, yes, Elden Ring is a better game than this, for me personally, yes. But
it's just these answers. These completely vapid, useless, pointless, frivolous answers. Like, no sentence that this guy is making has substance. It's just not there. It just doesn't exist.
This scratches a very different itch. That's like comparing, a fine, 3-star meal. I don't know how they do meals. To like a really solid, slightly above McDonald's dinner. It's like they both have places in your life. All right. Well, speaking of places in my life, the place I have to go is back to the grocery store. So
couldn't play it, huh? Anyway, yeah, I don't even know what the hell this was. Was this David Jaffe? Is this the actual guy, or is this just an upload of some crazy lunatic who's playing it? I don't know, but I heard that this is like the developer, that this is one of those fucking Vogue devs. Jesus. Opinions like this is why no one respects you. Because your opinions are stupid. You don't have any argumentation for them, that unsubstantiated by anything that I can even actually figure out. And there you go. Dragon Age Veilguard, grifters, 10 out of 10. Bye.